Welcome to today's study session. We're going to be talking about different types of attacks and attack methodologies, and we're going to start the session with hoaxes and watering hole attacks. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. You can let me know in the chat. You can let me know with an email, info@cybercrafttraining.com. This study session is for you. It's designed to help you guys to study and to understand the concepts. You can pass that test on your first try. So if you have any questions or you want to focus on a topic, feel free, let me know. We'll focus on that topic. Whatever you want, really. But let's go ahead, and if I don't get any questions, we're just going to go with the schedule right now. Hoaxes and watering hole attacks. So a hoax is a form of a myth or a legend. The word hoax means, it's a synonym to a myth or a legend, and a hoax is a type of email or message sent with a social messaging app, maybe a tweet, maybe a Facebook message that's sent to a user, and it's designed to get that user to do some sort of action. Usually it's something along the lines of, you're going to have bad luck if you don't forward this email to 5 different people. Or it says, this person had terrible luck when they refused to forward this email to their contact list. You have to do this, or bad things are going to happen. Or on the flip side, for good luck, forward this email to everybody in your contact list. Send this message to 5 different other people, and you'll spread good luck. So this type of message just takes advantage of people's superstition, and it gets people to send out this message. Sometimes the message itself will contain a link. Maybe the link might be hidden, and the link will link to a malicious website, or it might even contain some bit of malicious code within the email or the message itself. So that is the goal of the attacker when they send out these messages, these hoax messages. They want people to spread the message and to send it to as many people as possible. A watering hole attack is a little different. This will target a website or a business that people, employees will use that are associated with the business that's the actual target of the attacker. So say an attacker wants to target a bank, a large financial bank headquarters in the downtown of a major city like Chicago. So the attackers, instead of targeting the bank itself, and the bank itself might have layers upon layers of defenses, of perimeter security within its network. It'll have host-based intrusion prevention systems. It'll have all sorts of advanced security techniques on the bank's website and within the bank's network itself. So what attackers might do is they might target the employees of the bank. And they might do that by finding where those employees like to hang out. Maybe there's a bank bowling league, okay? And all the senior executives are on a bowling team. So the attackers might target the information of the bowling club, or a website for bowling equipment. Or say all the executives like golf, and they like to book reservations at a golf country club in the suburbs of Chicago. The attackers might target the website for that country club instead, with the hopes of getting executives from that bank to click on malicious links, and then they can target them with social engineering attacks. Here's an example, a practical example. In 2015, Advanced Persistent Threat Group from China, APT group, targeted Forbes.com and its Thought of the Day widget. So the idea was that this Chinese APT group identified that a lot of defense contractors went to Forbes.com on a regular basis to look at that thought of the day. So they infected the widget on Forbes.com with the hopes of gathering information on the people who went to that site. And it was largely successful. It went undetected for many months until it was finally detected, and the individuals were informed that perhaps their data was compromised. But instead of targeting the defense contractors themselves, who might have cybersecurity capabilities and might be protected, they targeted Forbes.com. So that's the type of watering hole attack. It's called a watering hole attack because instead of targeting like the giraffe, you're going to target the giraffe, the place the giraffe hangs out. So you're not going to just target the giraffe in the middle of the savannah. you're going to target the giraffe when the giraffe's drinking water. Okay, I hope that I cleared up watering holes attacks. Let's move on and talk about different attack principles. Now, we've been talking about different types of social engineering in the previous study sessions and how that works. Remember, social engineering is a lot of personality-based attacks. Attackers aren't just shut-ins who can't talk to people. Many attackers, many hackers are very socially aware. They're very good at manipulating conversations and talking to people to get them to reveal information. Most stereotypes have attackers and hackers as just these nerdy guys sitting in a dark room click-clacking away on a keyboard. Now, there are going to be hackers like that, but there are many hackers who are just very good at talking to people, very good at conning people. And that's social engineering in a nutshell. So attack principles are different principles within social engineering. So different methodologies, different ways attackers will take advantage of people, and the way in which these attackers talk to people, these are all principles of social engineering. So these are going to hold true for any type of social engineering attack, whether it's a phishing attack, a voice phishing attack, a regular phishing attack with email, maybe a chat or an in-person conversation. These are all just general techniques that people are going to use, these attackers are going to use. And remember, attackers, when they use social engineering attacks, like to take advantage of social norms, normally accepted forms of behavior. Attackers like to take advantage of human kindness. They want to take advantage of the fact that people like to hold the door open for other people, or that they want to reciprocate. If you do something nice for me, I should do something nice for you. That's a big principle within social engineering. Authority and intimidation is one technique often used by attackers. Attackers will claim to be a legitimate authority. You might know these attacks where a phishing attack where attackers will call individuals and claim they're from the IRS or from the FBI. Hey, we're from the IRS. We've detected fraudulent activity within your tax records. Can you please confirm your social security number with us? And they'll try and sound very convincing. They'll try and sound like they're from the IRS. They might say, oh, I'm from the IRS. This is my agent number, 628874. My name's Mr. Miles Barkley, and I am representing your case. We've detected fraudulent activity on your account. Possibly, I just need you to verify your social security with me and some basic information so we can talk about the details on your account. And they might talk to you like that. And some people, especially if you catch people unawares, or maybe they're distracted by something else, or they might have seen something on their credit report that is a little off, maybe they would be fooled by this. Senior citizens are often fooled by these types of attacks. And attackers take advantage of that. They want to use that to get as many people to fall for these attacks as possible. They might also take advantage of a power structure within an organization. So they might be claimed to be from the IT team. They might call an employee within a company and say, hey, we're from the IT team. We need to verify some settings with you real quick remotely. I need you to do this and this on your laptop and then read off these numbers to me. And the employee might say, oh, okay, you're from the IT team. Oh, it's Chuck from IT. I need you to read off these numbers for me real quick. We're doing a big server update. Oh, sure. They might catch somebody unawares. If the attacker has some basic knowledge of the organization and the attack and their targets, they can be very successful at these types of attacks. This can be a form of spear phishing as well. So you have some basic information about the company. You know the positions within the company. So you might target somebody, maybe an intern, and that intern has some access that the attackers could use to further exploit. So the attackers would claim they're from IT or claim they're from management, and then try and gather information from those people. Now, this could be over the phone. This can also be with email. You can claim authority with an email, and you can try and intimidate people. And attackers take advantage of the fact that a lot of people like to avoid conflict too. That's one way in which attackers can be successful with this technique. A consensus is when attackers take advantage of social proof. Social proof is when you see many other people doing an action, so you think that action is acceptable, or everybody's doing it. Oh, it must be pretty okay. So you could say an attacker's calling an employee within an organization, and that employee's giving them some pushback. Hey, this is Chuck from IT. I need you to email these files to me. We're doing this big server install, and I need some information from you. Well, maybe the employee is giving you some pushback. Maybe Susan is kind of suspicious of who you are, and she doesn't really know it, Chuck. Oh, well, Karen emailed me those same files last week, so I don't know why you're making a problem about it. We just need these files really quickly. I'd really appreciate it. They'll point to some example where other people have been performing these actions and have been doing these same types of activities. So to give that person some social proof. Oh, well, if Karen did that, well, I know Karen. Maybe the attacker had looked up a organization chart within the company. Oh, okay. If Karen did it, well, I guess it's kind of standard. And maybe she would then be more apt to email the files. Or say an attacker would claim to be part of a charity, contacting a person through email. So they would say, oh, hey, we need this amount of dollars, or we need this amount of money in Bitcoin. Please donate. We've had so many people donate over the past few months. We really appreciate all your support. Look at all the kind things we've done and all the progress we've made since the last 2 quarters. Please donate your Bitcoin at this link. And that could just be, somebody would read that email. Oh, I guess they're doing a lot of good. Maybe I'll consider donating. The attackers might even set up a dummy website that looks like, this seems kind of legitimate. A couple months ago, there was an attack on Twitter where you had high-profile celebrities. You had former President Barack Obama. You had Elon Musk. You had Bill Gates. Their Twitter accounts were hacked, okay? And from those Twitter accounts, attackers were asking people to donate Bitcoin. They were saying, I'll double your Bitcoin. They were speaking as if they were those people. They were saying, I'll double your Bitcoin if you donate some Bitcoin to this address. And that was like a form of social proof or consensus. It was a little bit between authority and consensus, because you had lots of people commenting on this within Twitter. So you had this social media buy-in, and then you also had the authority from those individuals themselves. The tweets were coming from their actual account. If you want to learn how this attack was perpetrated, we have a great blog article on our website. It goes into detail about it, but it's a good example. Scarcity is when an attacker tries to claim that something is going to exist only for a limited time. And this is oftentimes with maybe a scam where they're trying to sell you something that might be illegitimate. With the Bitcoin example, we can donate, we can double your Bitcoin if you donate to this site, but only if you do it within the next 24 hours. Otherwise, the offer's closed. So that scarcity makes people panic a little bit, makes them think, I got to get on this right now, or else it's never going to be there. So pretty self-explanatory, I think, with scarcity. Urgency is the same type of thing, but it's time sensitive. So scarcity would be more, you have to get on board with this. We only have X number of slots. We only have 50 slots available. The first 50 people who donate their Bitcoin are going to get their Bitcoin doubled. Urgency would be, okay, you need to donate your Bitcoin by 9 p.m. If you don't do it by 9 p.m., then it's going to go away. You're not going to have the offer. So attackers might even say, someone's life's in danger. I need this information. You need to read me the serial number off your laptop. Or I need you to tell me the make and model of the server you're using. We have a fire here, and we have to put out the fire. We need the configuration setting for that server. You got to tell me right now. Okay, it's this. We're using Windows Server 2010, and this is server is this model and make. Okay, great, bye. Something like that would be urgency. And it works. This is why these are established attack methodologies, because attackers find success with them. Familiarity and trust. This is where a attacker takes advantage or exploits a target by introducing that target to something familiar, something that they like. Good example is I worked with a penetration testing firm, and we had a contract to do penetration tests on a certain privately owned corporation. They were a government contracting firm. They wanted to test their security, their perimeter defenses, their network defenses. They wanted to test how secure their organization was. Now, they had very good network defenses. We did some reconnaissance. We determined that they had good perimeter defense. So we decided we knew the CEO, and we knew what he liked. We knew that he liked the Capitals, the hockey team, and we knew that he liked a certain charity. So we crafted a message for him, a PDF, and we said, hey, donate to this charity. You can donate by buying these tickets to the Capitals. And it was his favorite charity and his favorite sports team. And he saw this email. It seemed legitimate. Everything seemed on the up and up. He opened the email, he opened the PDF. He actually went forward with the donation. And because he opened that PDF, we had a malicious script in the PDF that gave us access to his computer remotely. So we had access to the CEO's computer remotely. We were able to copy whole hard drives worth of information and present it to the security team at the end of the penetration test, saying this is what we were able to get. So we absolutely exploited the familiarity and trust factor there. But that's what attackers will do. They'll give you something that you're familiar with, that you already trust. Like in that Twitter example, you already trust those people who are making those tweets. That's why that attack was successful. It could have been much more successful, but it was successful. It was as successful as it was. So that's familiarity and trust. And those are the different attack methodologies. So I hope you enjoyed the study session today. We have a deal going on right now with our Security Plus course. We just dropped the price. I know a lot of people are out there looking for good training, and a lot of people are struggling to find quality training in today's market. Everybody's in a tough situation right now that I can see. So what we have going on right now is we dropped the price on our Security Plus course. Our Security Plus course will teach you everything you need to know to earn $85,000 per year in 1 week. Go to our website, click the link in the description. We have a special on the course. Normally it's $297. Now we're selling it for $195. So if you're interested, if you want to get started in cybersecurity, you want to earn that $85,000 per year, take our course. It has 40 hours of content. It will get you certified, guaranteed. We have testimonials on our website here. We have all sorts of good information about the course. I invite you to click the link, sign up. We have some free training for you. And then you can check out our Cybercraft course. I guarantee you're going to pass, and we have a 14-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy with the course, you just get your money back. It's that easy. No hassle. Thanks again for joining in. Hope you have a great day. I hope you learned something today. Take care.